Look over here.
No, not over there, over here.
Dude, she just moved right when you said that. What if they think it's her talking?
Yeah, it's me, the one with the sword.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another video.
Hey, play, it's Cuphead.
And I'm gonna be fighting a boss today.
So let's do it.
Alright, I'm gonna get into it right. No.
What?
That was
So
me
should we
assassinating him.
Oh, should we keep doing the B?
Sure, fuck it.
Alright, we're back in it again. I have to remember that this is a new episode, not just the same episode again.
So we're almost episode
you.
30 in Cuphead.
Oh yeah, we're almost episode 100 in The Binding of Isaac.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
sort of.
That's kind of like a part of like what I was gonna talk about when I said how far we've come.
Let's see how far.
And then
we've come.
that's what I was talking about. We were talking
Let's
about
see
how far we
we've
had come.
I
in-
believe it all is when it
This is their sufferer.
I don't remember the words of that song. We used to listen to that song all the time.
Yeah, that shit's my. I think I listened to that not too long ago.
What were you just about to say?
What?
What were you just about to say?
I was about to say that we came a long way. We're almost on episode 100 of The Binding of Isaac, which is crazy.
I guess.
We've almost if you go back and watch like our first episode of The Binding of Isaac,
It's awful.
it's the worst thing ever.
No, really, it's not too bad though. Kind of holds up though.
Nah.
When we start talking about Anne Frank's attic. And then,
Yeah. I mean, the stuff about it is pretty good, but like like how it was edited and like everything about it was like,
fuck.
this is bad. But I'm not saying we've gotten better. I'm just saying we've come a long way since then.
That's true. Time has passed since then.
We've been doing this for like 2 months now, 4 months.
I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to. Oh, dude, I can just do this. It's a genius.
Yo,
He's hacked. Fuck you.
Where the fuck were you?
It covers way too. There's too much on the screen covered up, man. You can't use the whole bottom quarter of the screen because
And then you can't get too high.
Yeah, it's
Dude, she got a fat ass though.
Does she?
Yeah,
Looking.
man.
Can't say that I was looking.
This dude's ass is small as shit, dude. His chest be busty though.
I mean, yeah, he's a cop. What do you expect?
I don't know.
Oh, there were some gay firefighters and cops, or supportive of gays.
You can't just call
firefighters
all
and
cops gay because you don't like them.
But in the parade, there was like some a fire truck, and then some cops who drove by. And
Were they like real cops?
Yeah. When the cops came by, I like leaned over to Murray, and I was just like, hey cab. But they were nice cops. They were the good kind, I guess. Supposedly.
The good kind.
They were the kind who don't shoot gay people, at least.
Yeah, I mean, at least we know that much.
Yeah. Honestly, this attack is like the easiest one, I think.
It just kind of sucks when you get like in a position where you get locked in somewhere.
Yeah. Don't be too bold with the parries, okay? If you could pick any animal to be your pet, what would you pick? Like not just like a normal pet animal. I think I moved away from my mic at some point.
A dragon?
So I hope my audio's not too quiet. For real, that's the animal. Okay, it has to be a real animal that exists.
Oh, unicorn.
Oh my god. That's the state animal of Ireland or something.
Technically, humans are animals, so
Fuck
could I
this.
pick a human to be my pet?
God. Yeah.
Then that.
I'll just say that you're racist, I guess. I don't know.
Why did that make me racist? Scotland's a unicorn.
Yeah, their country animal is a unicorn.
Their country?
Are they a country? Is that what Scotland is considered?
I think it's a territory. They sound more like a territory.
I think it's a country too, though.
I mean, I'm sure we consider it a country. Like, does everywhere else call it countries as well?
I don't know. But don't countries have territories?
I don't know.
Like within them?
Does China like look at us as like?
Because like China, fuck.
Are they?
How is that thing still here?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's kind of like how time. Like, how are we all at war yet we still bind together to keep time right? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Like how we're all just like, oh yeah, it's 12 o'clock here, and then you're 12 hours ahead, and we just keep it that way, and we'll never change that.
And at some point, the time just changes.
Well, it's never gonna do that again.
Well, not here.
What do you mean?
Some places still use daylight savings.
Well, how the fuck does that make sense then?
It didn't make sense to begin with. What do you want about?
I thought everyone did it, and
No.
everywhere moved forward and backwards at the same time.
Not everyone even did it now. Like, for real.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not.
So that means at times there could be like 2 places on each side of the Earth that were the same time because of daylight savings, because one of them changed back. I guess not on the other side of the Earth, but like,
Sure, I guess. Whatever you're saying, yeah.
that doesn't make fucking sense, dude. I thought it was like the whole world did it,
No.
and
Some places just don't. Some places just
now we
do.
don't,
And
so-
now some parts of us don't, I think. Or is it like a countrywide thing?
I think it's a countrywide thing because I know we don't.
Oh. It's just
It's a state thing. So they're telling me that there's other states that are gonna be like, oh yeah, we changed the hour, but Utah's just like, nah.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I figured it was a worldwide thing.
Like the World Wide Web.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that www is longer to say than World Wide Web?
It has more syllables.
Yeah.
So how about you get it right if you're gonna try to quote something? You know?
Well, I
think about doing that?
didn't say it wrong. I just said it's longer to say.
What are you doing, bitch?
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's like the good attack though. Because these ones are the bad ones. These stupid fists, man.
You're trying to fist you.
Yeah, they are. How am I supposed to take an anal fisting?
Ooh.
You gotta train for that shit, man.
Facts. It's like a marathon.
It's like a marathon. Anal fisting, basically the same as a marathon. And we're chilling. Okay.
Dude, that sucked.
Yeah, it really, really did. Why is there so many?
He said, stop fucking dashing around like a maniac. No!
This is bullshit. This is the worst fight I've ever seen. I just wanted to use my supers. If I had been able to pop those off, I could have, but I couldn't stop moving.
Oh, you should just use them.
God, this game, man.
This is gay.
Pisses me off in a good way. It's like grandparents. What do you think the shittiest thing is our grandma's ever done in life?
Well, racism.
Oh yeah, racism doesn't rock.
It's not very cash money over, I'd say.
Nana, you know you're not very cash money, right?
You're not very swag.
What makes you say that? Just racism.
Just the time you said the N-word talking about some candy.
No, they were nuts.
Talking about some nuts.
Unless it was also just some candy. She's like, that dang N-word at the store gave me the wrong candy.
What? What's the problem? What? We can't even say the N-word nowadays?
She's like, what's next? You're not going to let me say retarded? Grandma. Did you ever know anybody else in life who, damn it, I don't have invincible dash. Fuck me! Get me out! Holy shit. What was I saying?
I don't know. You said retarded, and then did you know anyone that said, or anyone that ever did?
I don't know. Lord knows what I was trying to say.
Nice.
I have no idea. Anyone? Like, do you know anyone who's ever tried to do something?
Whoever said, I don't fucking know, man. Were you gonna say like anyone that's ever been racist? Or?
No, of course you're not a racist person. You live in Utah. We've talked about this extensively.
Yeah.
Utah's like one of the most racist places that's ever existed.
It's ever racist.
Yeah, I mean, true.
True that, Holmes.
True that, Holmes.
What do you think the worst thing our mother has ever done?
I don't know, had a kid at 16.
I was gonna say that.
But she didn't regret it.
She didn't regret it.
Just remember that.
I want that on the record. Even when she sent us that one diary that she was like, oh, I kept this diary of when I had you
My would-be
guys. And it
kid.
was like, I was depressed as shit or whatever she said.
Fuck, how did that... This triangle attack?
Yeah,
Worse
it
than
sucks.
Hitler.
What? Worse than Hitler?
Worse than Hitler.
Oh, I thought you said worse than Hitler.
I think our grandma has an inhaler, doesn't she? That's awful.
I think our mother has an inhaler. Our mother has an inhaler.
For real? Don't you have an inhaler?
I was supposed to get one because I told them about like my symptoms of like
Depression.
passing out and shortness of breath. And I think I explained it wrong, and they were like, "Oh, I'll give you an inhaler."
Please don't
But
do
then
the
in
trial.
reality, I never got that, and it still. And then I was told him again. He was like, "Oh, sounds like you have anxiety, my dude."
Fuck this.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, probably." And then he gave me those, and then it fixed it. So I'm glad I didn't just do an inhaler and get worse.
Hey, maybe it would have still fixed you.
Maybe. And then everyone was like, careful when you take an inhaler for the first time. You get really dizzy. And then that, like, stressed me the fuck out. I was like, oh, never doing that.
I hate that. What? Oh my god! Bro.
Alright, we just can't take damage on this first run. This first phase.
I usually don't.
No, we can, though.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we're in this together.
You don't take damage. Okay, well, that's done. It's also different playing it like here than on my own, because on my own, if I take damage within the first like 10 seconds, I just restart the whole thing.
That makes sense.
I just do a quick reset there.
Just reset the whole game.
Yeah, I reset everything. I go play Binding of Isaac for a while, and then I come back.
And then I reset the Binding of Isaac when I take damage in that.
Yep. I was thinking once you turn 21, we should. Oh my fucking god! Sorry, the ones that make me the most bad are when I just walk off of a platform for no reason, hit the goddamn ground, and then the stupid triangle. I swear, if you could like see a video of every single time I've leapt into the air and fallen directly where one of those triangles was shooting, it would blow your mind. The amount of times that happened.
I know you're gonna forget, but what were you talking about?
What were we talking about? It's a better question. Help me! First thing our mom did. Are we still on that?
No.
Oh, Isaac.
What?
I don't know. I was going on to a new topic and then I forgot about that one too. But I was gonna say once you turn 21.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to do a drinking of Isaac like stream probably. Okay, fuck this. I can't. You can't. Where every time we take damage, we take a drink, and then every time we die, we have to do a shot.
Isn't that what the drink is?
No, what? A drink isn't a shot. You
Well,
realize that, right?
Okay, why don't you just take shots then?
Because both. You're taking drinks the whole time, you're taking damage, and then you take a shot every time you die.
What if you just take a shot every time you take damage?
You would die in real life! What are you talking about?
Well, now the stakes are raised. Now this is interesting.
But fuck you. God, I should have just stayed still.
Have you ever been to a point where you were like, woke up the next day and you were like worried that you could have been alcohol poisoned because like the amount you drank? Like you were like, holy shit, I could have been one drink away from just dying.
Yeah, I think there's been at least like one time where that happened where I was like so hungover. Like I was literally like dying, bro. Like I couldn't get out of bed. My girlfriend and I had to like go get some like food for lunch and like I could barely like eat it.
Yeah.
I felt like one of Charlie's grandparents, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy that people just drink and there's also just that risk that you can just die.
Yeah, you could.
Like, because alcohol makes you keep drinking because you're just like, oh, I'm not that drunk. And so then you just keep drinking, but like in reality, you're like 2 seconds away from getting poisoned.
Yeah, it could happen at any time.
One of my friends died
Please
to alcohol
stop.
poisoning.
Oh, he died?
Yeah.
That's a bit intense, don't you think?
It is. It was pretty fucked up because I had a... This isn't a fun story at all, but I'm already into it, so I'll just say it. I was talking to him, and I texted him, and he didn't respond to me for like a week, and I was like, oh, you know, man's probably just doing his own thing. And he was supposed to come over and hang out with me that week. But I was like, hey, man, you can come over. I was like, because I didn't even tell him he could. I was just kind of like, hey, man, what are you doing that day? And then I was going to wait for him to respond and then tell him, hey, yeah, you can also come over tonight. And then he just never responded. So then the weekend after that, I learned that he had died that weekend that I had texted him.
Damn.
So I was just like,
What the
huh.
hell?
Now I just have this message that will be left undelivered forever.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, that's how you died of getting fisted to death.
Good lord, one more, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking wildin' though.
Yeah, you can just, like, that just happens.
It's a weird emotions to be feeling, hearing that sad story, being filled with rage at the same time.
And maybe that's what you calm somebody down. If they're raging at a game, just like put audio in of like the saddest shit.
You're like, yeah, I remember when my dog died in my arms.
Our grandma's dog died in my arms.
I know. I told Marae about that, I think, the other day. And she was like, whoa, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, she literally, like, Ken was holding her, and then she passed away in his arms.
Yeah, and I was the only one home. Or at my grandma's house. Because everyone had just left, and they were like, oh, watch Cece, she's making this weird noise. We'll be back in a bit. And then she's like heaving, and I walk over there, and I'm like, Cece? Are you okay? And I'm a child. And then she just while petting her, and I'm like kind of holding her close.
Come. Okay.
She just dies.
Jesus. How was? Okay.
Stop breathing.
I'm gonna write that down for next week. I don't want to get into that too much right now, but like that's an interesting perspective. I feel like that you don't get to hear about very often. Like you were there in the moments of death.
Yeah.
Like you could talk about that a little bit, probably. I don't know.
Maybe next time I'll talk about it.
Maybe next time he'll talk about it. But until next time, please enjoy this week's installments of The Binding of Isaac and Cuphead.
Fuck, I lost the lid. I found it.
Yeah, he's talking about the lid to his condoms.
Yeah, your condom screw on, right?
yeah, like a duck. Well, thanks for watching.
They come off like duct tape, right? See ya.